Hi Leo, this is Jeffrey, this is Red Color, and this is Patience. That's what I got. Okay. This is your reading for April 2022. I don't know if it's either Patience for you, for me, or both. Probably both. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I offer private readings. I also offer IET, which is a healing modality. Please visit my website, redcolor.com. I have handmade t-shirts, handmade scarves, astrology t-shirts, mugs, etc., pocket squares. Please become a member of the channel. That will allow you to access the weekly videos that I do organized by sign. It's $2.99 a month. It really helps support the channel. And as some of you know, my internet has been not so great, but it seems to be working, so I'm going with it. Sometimes like I could do a whole reading and I'm like toward the end of the reading and then Zoom will just go. It's like, really? Really? So far, so good. Hmm. Hmm. It's very interesting. So I get this one. It's about choice, right? It's two. I get the one who takes responsibility, and then I get the empath. So they're a very interesting little combo, actually. I always also feel with this card, it's, there's a choice involved here. There's an emotional thing going on because it's so watery. There's really a lot of water here. And I always feel like these are antennae, sort of picking up messages from spirit with her eyes closed. So she can't rely on what she sees. She has to really rely more on what she hears or what she feels, right? So that's interesting. So I don't really, sometimes I throw the three and I get like right away. I'm like, I don't really know whether it's time to take responsibility or whether it's time to follow your gut, your intuitive voice. It will become clear. And it's also nourishment. If you have a choice whether to go into chaos or not, I would recommend not going into chaos. Simple. I'd recommend that for all signs. Yeah, because it's almost like a battle you can't win. It's almost like, the thing about this card is really interesting. It always reminds me that there was this one episode of Batman, on TV. I like the really campy Batman. I don't really like the dark Batman. And one of the criminals had done something and he had, or she had, I don't remember who it was, dissolved all the diplomats into like a powder, right? And then they try to put it back together. So they would have it was like a world conference sort of. And so like Japan started speaking German and the Germans started speaking French and the Frenchmen were speaking English and the English one was speaking. It was really like so ridiculous. But this is like, that's what that reminds me of because nobody hears anybody. So sometimes it's like, well, I can go in with like an argument and it's like, I know that I'm right. Or, like I really want to get this going. And the people you're dealing with, it's like, no one hears you anyway. So it's like, why waste my breath? And I think that's what that is. I think that's what that is. I think take personal responsibility, for yourself. And then, which isn't the easiest thing to do, right? Isn't the easiest thing to do. Yeah, because that's really where the healing is, and just keep on following your own intuition. It's like, I don't need for you to be on my side. I don't need for you to like support me. I don't need your approval like that. Yeah, I'm cutting out what's unnecessary. This neighborhood is like I've never heard more barking dogs in my life. It just keeps on, it's endless. Yeah, I think you keep your cards close to your vest, and you don't have to get it. I think that's really the energy here. It's like, don't get into all this nonsense of trying to like get somebody on your side or see your point of view or follow you. It's like it's sometimes you get involved in a project and it's like, had I known it wasn't going to work and that I'd spent 3 or 4 or 5 hours on it, I never would have started to begin with. Like that's kind of what it is, because there's something bigger. You're being led towards something bigger, and sometimes it's really about keeping your stuff close to you until it's ready to. Jesus, keep barking, dog. Yeah, new contract. It's almost like a new contract with the divine in order to you've looked at it really hard. It's in order to bring more balance into your life. So, maybe these chaotic people that you've been involved with, it's sort of like, you don't even have to say, I don't want to be involved with this right now. You don't have to say that. It's just sort of like, let them do whatever they do, and you do what you do. Yeah, because otherwise you're going to be stressed, and you'd rather be enjoying. So it's kind of like, there must be an expression. I'm sure there's an expression, and I love my expressions. It's like, just don't get involved in stuff that's not your business. It's just, it's more trouble than it's worth. So that's the energy for April. Interesting. Okay, keep barking, dog. No matter what, I try to schedule this. There was another dog barking earlier, and I was like, I can't do the videos with the dog bark. So, got to do what I got to do, because I'm going to Mexico City tomorrow, and I'm just going to settle in. I don't have time to do the videos. All right. Blessings to you, and have a lovely April. And see.